Hello, welcome to another video. Do you go camping on your motorbike and have the same problem I do? And that is charging all your gear. You've got cameras, you've got power banks, you've got your phone, other things as well. Some people have laptops. Charging it, especially if you're going camping places where there is no electric hookup and you've got to charge as you ride, it is an issue and something you've got to think about. Now, traditionally I've done this with a tank bag on the front of my bike like many others have, which is good in one way but creates a new problem, and that is when you get off the bike and you go for either a brew, a walk, something to eat, and you're leaving the bike, you've got to transfer everything out of the tank bag either into your backpack and take it with you, or put it in your top box because it's not secure. So this is a problem I've been having, and I don't know why it's took me this long, but I'm going to address that today. I'm going to put the power in my top box, which is metal and locks, everything in there is secure. So I'll put the power in, it can charge. If it's going to be stored in there, it might as well be charged in there. So how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to have to drill a hole in my box. Don't really want to do that if I'm honest, but there is no other way. So let's get on with it. So the idea is quite simple. You've got a battery on your bike. You've also got a top box on your bike. You run some cables from the battery to the top box, and you've got power. The tricky bit is putting a hole in the box. So I've already run this SAE lead from here down to the battery, ready for something to connect to. But first I need to connect this panel socket into my box, and then I need to connect that to the bit under my seat with this extension lead, which has a socket on each end to connect the lot together. As with all projects like this, what you really need to help you out is a crazy dog for company. As you can see here, I've already made a pilot hole where I want the electric to go into the box, away from the backrest of the pillion passenger and hopefully out of the weather too. Inside the box, this is where the electric will come in to a small USB hub where I can charge my power banks, my phones and anything else I need. I also bought this SAE to cigarette lighter socket, well, because you just never know. So here's the box upside down, ready to be drilled. This is where I find my first problem. I have drill bits that reach up to 10mm and then to the 18mm that I need to drill. So I'm going to have a big gap between 10mm and 18mm, wish me luck. I'm trying to go up in small stages so I don't damage the box. I want a nice clean cut. Drilling with one hand and holding a camera in the other gets more difficult as the drill bits get bigger. Now, this really is a challenge. One-handed, 18mm, trying to get through a 10mm hole in aluminium. Trying to go as easy as I can without forcing it, as I don't want to damage the box. It took a bit of effort, but there we are through a nice 18mm hole. Take off the burrs to make it nice and smooth so it doesn't leak. It's also important to get the size right. Optimate recommend 18mm, which is probably the best fit, because if it's too big it will leak and let water in. So here we are then, just trying it for size. Well, look at that. Beautiful. So there we have it. It's on the bike with its final look. I have to say I'm quite happy with that, because when it's not in use it's kind of out of the way, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, it doesn't look too bad at all. As you can see, it has a tight fitting waterproof cap. Just test that it fits, make sure it fits in nice and snug. Goes from there, under the seat, out of the way. With the bags on top with my camping gear, that will be just the job. Now, inside, this is what it looks like. Connect to that, a quick charge, double USB socket, job done. All the parts I use to do this are listed in the description, along with the links and where to find them. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.